Have you ever felt like you're trying so hard, trying to change, trying to be a better person, but inside everything stays the same? As if there's an invisible wall between who you are and who you want to be? You read, you listen, you even try, but something gets stuck, something repeats itself, and it drains you. The truth is, the changes that matter most are the ones no one sees. They're not in the clothes you wear, the things you post, or what others think. They're in how you react when no one's looking. They're in what you do with your pain when the world sleeps. And that, no one can do for you. You can fool a lot of people with good looks and pretty words, but your body feels it. Your mind feels it. And those around you feel it too. Because energy doesn't lie. It's transmitted. And when you start to truly change, from the inside out, something shifts in your presence. People can't explain it, but they feel it. Internal change isn't glamour. It's war, a silent war waged inside your head, your heart, your past. And to win this war, you'll have to abandon the idea of instant change. You'll have to make every single day small decisions that shape a new identity. So let's talk about this. About how to make these invisible changes that, little by little, transform everything. Because no one sees when you choose silence over shouting. When you say no to something you've always said yes to. When you get out of bed even though you don't feel like it. When you shut your mouth to avoid repeating the same mistake. No one sees it, but it takes root. And one day, it blossoms. First, master your inner dialogues. The most powerful voice in your life is the one you hear in the silence. The one that accompanies you when you make mistakes, when you fail, when you're alone. What you tell yourself in these moments defines everything. It's there that you build or destroy yourself. Imagine your mind is a house, and your thoughts are people knocking on the door. Would you let just anyone in? I doubt it. So why do you accept any thought as truth? Train yourself to question, to respond, to protect your mental space like you protect a home. Because if you don't control that voice, it controls you. Second, create rituals. Don't depend on motivation. Motivation is emotion. It comes and goes. But ritual is structure. It's what you do even when you don't feel like it. It's getting up and writing. It's walking when your body wants to stay. It's reading when your mind wants to escape. These rituals are small building blocks, each one a part of your new self. You know when you go to the gym and at first you feel pain, weakness, fatigue, but you keep going? And over time, does your body respond? Your mind is the same. It needs training too. Weight, repetition. And this doesn't show on social media, but it changes everything inside you. Third, be radical with what you feed your mind. Do you read the labels on what you eat? Great. But what do you consume with your eyes, with your ears? The music you listen to, the videos you watch, the conversations you have, it all plays a role. It all shapes you. If you only consume screaming, chaos, gossip, fear, that's what your mind will repeat. So clean. Select. Protect. You don't let just anyone touch your food. So stop letting any stimulus affect your mind. Fourth, learn to use pain as raw material. Pain doesn't go away just because you ignore it. It transforms. If you don't process it, it builds up. And it becomes a burden. It becomes a pattern. It becomes self-sabotage. But if you face it, write it down, talk it out, understand it. It becomes strength. Imagine that pain is raw clay. You can let it harden, become a weight, and hold you back. Or you can shape it, transform it into sculpture, into learning, into wisdom. This is inner work. This is emotional alchemy, and it's invisible, but it changes your posture, it changes your outlook. Fifth, eliminate empty promises. Start following through on what you say to yourself. Every time you promise yourself something and don't deliver, your brain records a message. I'm not trustworthy. and this silently undermines your self-esteem. Want to change that? Shorten the promise, but keep it. Not to the world, to yourself. Today I'm going to write for 5 minutes. And you write. Today I'm not going to look at my phone until I finish this task. And you don't. These small victories are invisible to the world, but they are internal building blocks, and before you know it, you've built a castle of consistency. 6th, stop seeking approval. Seek consistency. If what you do only has value when someone applauds, you're lost. Because applause is fickle, it comes and goes. But consistency gives you peace. If you talk about self-care but constantly sabotage yourself, something breaks inside. But if you live what you believe, even if no one sees, your body rests. Your mind trusts. Coherent people don't need to explain themselves. They exude presence. And that, my friend, you can feel it. 7th, strengthen your base before seeking height. There are people who want to fly, but they built their house on sand. Without an emotional foundation, any pressure can bring them down. Any rejection turns into tragedy. So before seeking results, seek roots. Before seeking to impress, learn to sustain. Strengthen your nights, your rituals, your no's, your silences. There's no glamour to it, but that's what keeps you going when everything shakes. 8th, cultivate solitude. I'm not talking about isolation, but about nourishing solitude. Moments when you listen to yourself, look at yourself, embrace yourself. Most people fear silence because they don't know how to handle what they'll hear. But it's in silence that your soul speaks. And when you begin to listen, you discover a strength that was there all along. Stay with yourself. Walk without headphones. Write without a filter. Cry if you need to. And then, get up with clarity. Now listen to what I'm going to tell you. Maybe you're exhausted. Maybe you're thinking about giving up. Maybe you're wondering if there's something wrong with you for not being able to change soon. There isn't. What you have is a path you need to walk. In silence, in discipline, in truth. You won't see this transformation in the mirror tomorrow, but you will feel it when you react differently, when you stop remaining silent out of fear, when you choose discomfort out of awareness, when you keep the word that only you heard. This is inner power. This is real transformation. And those who live with you will feel it. They'll say, "There's something different about you," but they won't be able to explain it. And they don't need to. Because you'll know. You'll feel it. Internal change is like a root growing underground. No one sees it. But it's what sustains the tree when the storm comes. Now take a deep breath and choose. Will you continue to be stuck in the same cycles, the same excuses, the same recycled fears? Or will you take a step within yourself and begin this rebuilding? It doesn't have to be everything today. Start with what you have. Do the minimum, but really do it, and do it every day. If this message touched you, if any part of it awakened something deep inside you, subscribe to the channel. We don't sell magic formulas here. We build strength. One brick a day, one silence at a time. One real decision after another. See you in the next step.